Please note that while watching this is a special match card reporting video. Let's begin now. Welcome to WrestleMania XXX Match Card Report. Yeah, WrestleMania 30. What a big extravaganza is going to be for the entire WWE Universe, as well as the first one on WWE Network. Yeah, WrestleMania 30 is going to be live at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome on April the 6th, 2014 in New Orleans, Louisiana. If you have any chance to be part of the festivities of a big extravaganza, make sure to call your local cable company anywhere you're watching to be a part of this incredible festivities. Talking about a good reaction, and you'll be amazed because there's a gigantic 2.5 main event coming up, and as well as an upcoming battle in a few minutes. It's the upcoming battle of Honesties versus Liars, as John Cena takes on Bray Wyatt. I couldn't even imagine the physicality in this one. When Bray Wyatt called Hulk Hogan and John Cena, as would Chris Jericho like to call it, prideful hypocrites. Would John Cena be able to put an end to the reign of terror by turning the man of 1,000 truths into a man of 1,000 liars? With comments regarding that matchup, let's take it from John Cena. Everybody knows, according to you, Hulk Hogan, everybody knows that you, the Hulkamaniacs, the C Nation, the WWE Universe, and myself, we're all fired up right now. Oh yeah, Bray Wyatt can burn down the C Nation and Hulkamania posters like what Sergeant Slaughter did at WrestleMania 7. It's no problem. Trying to inside the country to give it breathing full of life, but not taking the banner of the Hulkamania and the C Nation banners. Trying to incite the prayers and the manners of the people in their times has all been rallied up behind me. You would have gone so far as though, Bray, to sacrifice your flesh at the hands of mine, saving your own skin by earlier on Raw making a stupid God-full attack. It's no problem. Even while you're attacking me, it's also no problem. But not what you did when you took me out twice, costing me the holy grails that the WWE Universe has been worshipping for a long time. That is the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But now that this is war, Bray, and it's just like Hulk Hogan said to Sergeant Slaughter, we knew he was playing by your rules, and that means the C Nation has to go to war to stop you. With my pride on the line at WrestleMania, but at WrestleMania 30, it's all never downhill for me. If we were gone so far as to make some impact, then your job, your lifestyle, and the WWE, it's all over for you. It's all gone downhill. But I'm going to pay you a visit, Bray Wyatt, at WrestleMania 30. And exactly what Hulk Hogan said, what you're going to do when the C Nation runs wild on you. And with my chance to become the WWE World Heavyweight Championship on the line in the future, there's also nearly one thing that our offensive strategy hasn't changed one bit. So it's time to give the people what they want, when they want, anytime they want, so that the champ is here and the entire WWE is going to live forever, brother. You gotta love that kid. You gotta love that fire in John Cena's eyes. What a matchup that should be as part of WrestleMania 30. Now coming up next is a second ever Battle Royal of epic proportions. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal Trophy. That is to determine who gets to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Trophy as dedication to Hulk Hogan's match against Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3. Who will get to be the winner at WrestleMania 30. As we found out on WWE.com, there are numerous entrants who have participated. I will get onto it in just a few moments. Next up on the match we have on the card is one half of the gigantic 2.5 main event, is the battle of authority versus movement, as Daniel Bryan challenges Triple H. As we can see, is so much pent-up frustration inside of Triple H's mind, including Stephanie McMahon. This past Monday night on Raw, we'll show you in just a few minutes, right after this point, as Daniel Bryan and the Yes Movement occupied Wall Street this past Monday, ordering him to one stipulation, as much as they wanted to see him fight Triple H at WrestleMania. Daniel Bryan said that he wants to be added into the triple threat main event for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Another match we have added into the card is the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Make that a single or a triple threat match. If Daniel Bryan were to beat Triple H, he would be added into that matchup for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship with Batista and Randy Orton, if Daniel Bryan is in the mix. Just before we unveil the bombarding, gigantic main event coming up, let's take a look and announce the entrants that we saw that it was announced on WWE.com and Wikipedia so far. Let's take a look at a few of them. Biggie Langston, Fandango, the Ryback team, that comprised of Ryback and Curtis Axel, Dolph Ziggler, and Alberto Del Rio, as well as many more entrants will be announced live on Monday Night Raw, main event, and SmackDown. It will be on in a few weeks. According to WWE.com, well, the WWE Universe can take care of it, as well as the WWE officials, due to copyright restraints. And now, here comes the most bombarded, gigantic main event every member of the WWE Universe has been all dying to see. It is Beast versus Streak, Big Thing versus Deadman, Phenom versus Beast Incarnate. Of course, I'm talking about a main event of a concluding saga. I'm talking about a match made official. It's Brock Lesnar taking on The Undertaker. Now you may recall of what happened on February 24th on episode of Monday Night Raw, as Brock Lesnar feels that he wants to be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion so badly, according to his advocate Paul Heyman. However, that didn't all go to plan for him, but Undertaker solidified it for him. How he solidified the match? By chokeslamming him through the announce table, therefore making the match official. And after battery, Paul Heyman revealed that his personal rivalry with The Undertaker and his downward spiral began with the loss of CM Punk. Will Brock be able to beat the streak? We'll find out at WrestleMania 30. Well, that's a bit of a time we have all today, but do remember to call any of your cable companies you're watching it. Tell them not only you want to order the WWE Network, but tell them go to the WWE Network, ask any of your parents to go to WWE Network and order WrestleMania 30. Oh wait, there's more! Before we will be signing off in just a few minutes, we just got a special comment regarding that matchup. Let's hear it from The Undertaker. You may have the world convinced that you are the Beast Incarnate, Brock. But don't take it this one bit seriously. When you destroyed the Big Show and Triple H in subsequent years, proving that you're the best, but that made you a bit worthy enough. And if Paul Heyman is your messenger boy, as I told him to take this back to you last week, the fear of death is even greater than death itself, but the fear of the unknown is the greatest fear of them all. And since the Undertaker recognizes no boundaries, no creatures, and when you look into the eyes of the Reaper, when your fate will truly be sealed, you then will understand why I am the Lord of Darkness, and I'm the most powerful entity that stepped foot in the WWE ring, you would grant me that. However, if you show up at WrestleMania 30, the worst hell, fire, and fury and brimstone that you will ever endure will be the most painful experience that you will ever have. Brock Lesnar. And if you show up at WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans, you will then truly know why I'm the Lord of Darkness. So be prepared, Brock, to rest in peace. That's all the time you have for this edition of the WWE Report. But make sure, just to confirm, if you're watching any of your cable companies, contact WWE Expert and tell them to order WrestleMania 30. This is Nick Richardson on Top of Rock 117, signing off on YouTube, and don't miss WrestleMania 30.